Imagine you're waiting on a package you ordered last week. It's delayed, not by weather, not by warehouse backlog, but because half a world away, ships are being rerouted from a war zone. And now, the United States Navy is on alert. This is the Red Sea crisis, and whether you realize it or not, it could hit your wallet. The narrow stretch of water connecting the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden looks peaceful on a map, but it carries nearly 10% of all global trade, billions of dollars in cargo, oil, and goods every single day. When that lifeline is disrupted, the entire global supply chain starts to tremble. So what's happening out there? A militant group in Yemen, known as the Houthis, has launched repeated drone and missile attacks against commercial ships. Their targets aren't random vessels. Many are linked to Western shipping lines and global corporations. As a result, major companies like Maersk and Hapag-Lloyd have diverted traffic thousands of miles south, around the Cape of Good Hope. It's slower, it's expensive, and it's the reason your next order might arrive 2 weeks late and cost more when it does. Every day, a ship detours around Africa adds 10 to 20 extra days of travel. That means more fuel, more crew pay, and much higher insurance premiums. According to new shipping data, rates have already spiked since the Red Sea attacks began. Those costs don't disappear. They flow downstream, from shipper to retailer to you. Now enter the U.S. Navy. To protect the sea lanes, the United States and its allies launched Operation Prosperity Guardian. American destroyers have intercepted missiles, shot down drones, and escorted commercial convoys through the el-Mandeb Strait, one of the world's most strategic choke points. But here's the risk. If a single misread signal leads to a skirmish, that narrow corridor could become the spark for a global confrontation. Picture this scenario. A container ship bound for the U.S. East Coast is hit by a drone off Yemen. A U.S. destroyer responds. Tensions escalate. Within hours, insurers freeze coverage, carriers halt traffic, and oil prices surge. That's not a war fantasy. It's a realistic sequence analysts have warned about for months, one that could ripple straight into your gas prices and grocery bills. Here's how it reaches your doorstep. Retailers waiting for shipments from Asia suddenly can't restock on time. Electronics, HVAC units, furniture, all delayed. Shipping rates climb, and companies pass the difference to customers. Economists say the Red Sea disruptions could nudge global inflation upward if they persist. And once inflation returns, it's hard to tame. From the military's perspective, this isn't just about trade. U.S. bases across the region in Bahrain, Djibouti, and Diego Garcia are quietly ramping up readiness. Carrier strike groups are being reassigned to escort roles, protecting cargo ships instead of simply projecting power. That's a strategic shift, one that signals how commercial security and national security are now intertwined. Every drone interception, every convoy escort becomes part of America's defense of the global economy. So what happens next? There are three possible paths. First, diplomacy cools the waters, attacks slow down, and shipping normalizes. The best-case scenario. Second, continued harassment forces permanent detours, reshaping trade routes for a generation. And third, the most dangerous path. A major vessel is sunk, and the U.S. Navy retaliates, drawing other powers into the fight. If that happens, you're not just talking about shipping delays. You're talking about a global recession. So what can an ordinary viewer take from this? Number 1. Watch how your online delivery times change. They're early signals of larger supply issues. Number 2. Remember that American naval patrols thousands of miles away are directly connected to the prices you pay at home. And number 3. Understand that today's regional crisis is tomorrow's market shock, because in 2025, trade is the bloodstream of civilization. And when a single artery like the Red Sea clogs, the whole system strains. The Red Sea isn't just a line on a map. It's the fault line between global commerce and global conflict. So the next time you see a headline about a drone strike on a ship, remember, that's not someone else's problem. That's your economy, your energy bill, your future. Stay informed, stay prepared, and subscribe for the next Steel Signal briefing, where we decode the world before it breaks the news.